Thank you, Laura. Instagram, Facebook. I am continually out there optimizing and pushing our social content to drive engagement. How many you can say that that's something you're doing in terms of that visibility? Never trust IT. Okay, just want to go through a few mindset traps that you can relate to here. Anybody been in a situation where you've like pushed marketing to one side because I'm pretty busy? What I love is the nuance of subtle nods. Even if you don't know you're doing it, I do that. Yeah. If you're not working in your business and fee earning, in fact, let me just share this. I want you to think about this as we go through today. Quite relative with the fact that we've got the World Cup going at the moment. MVP stands for? Good. We've got a room full of football supporters. Most valuable and profitable. In football, it's the most valuable player. In the business context, what is most valuable and profitable? What is the most valuable and profitable thing you're doing? No? Fee earning. Fee earning. Second? What's the second most valuable thing? Oh, we got a slow crowd this morning. Second most valuable thing is sales. Who are you talking to? Who's in your sales pipeline? How are you looking at nurturing them? How are you getting them across the line? Third most valuable? Marketing. That's why you're here. Marketing and sales and getting that conversion. So when you look at it in that respect, actually the most valuable and profitable activities that you're doing are fee earning. If I'm doing that, I'll do that all day long. But if I'm not doing that, I need to be doing sales. And if I'm not doing sales, I need to be marketing. How much of that other stuff falls into the way when you should be out there generating new leads, converting new leads, doing business? Make sense? Now, whether that's you as a business owner or whether that is actually a combination of you and your team, that is an aspect that you've got to address yourself. It might be a case of looking at augmentation in terms of AI and how you bring somebody into that. Target marketing, an expense. I don't know if any of you have done it, but if you look at your cash flow forecast and suddenly you've got a little bit of a pinch point coming up, what are we going to bin? Well, we'll bin marketing. It never ceases to amaze me when I see that come up. We'll stop our marketing because actually we can't afford it. Really? Again, protected cash in the business. And again, as I mentioned here, in terms of that confusing activities with actually outputs that you're striving to achieve. Okay, so the point here today is we want to make sure that you're starting to really drill down and focus on the lead generation and how we can do that. And I'm going to, again, share some strategies, share some ideas, and get you thinking about what that looks like going forward. So, go to your workbooks if you don't mind. And just in the first area, so you've got workbook activity 1. I just want you to go through and answer these questions. We'll give you 5 minutes or so just to get through and do that first piece. And then we'll dive back into the next piece. So if you go in today, you'll see it's session 1 of 7, and you've got a few questions to answer. This stuff will help give a bit of a foundation as we go through for the rest of the session. Any questions? Just give us a shout. Okay, so the point today, I think, when we look at this at this end of the lead generation, there's no structure to it. We're not really focusing on actually how I set this out as a process in the business, give it structure, and have a level of discipline in delivery. It's interesting because I know there will be delivery out there because we can automate so much of it through AI and Claude, through Hubler, Hootsuite.